Cades Cove, one of the most beautiful places you'll ever come across in God's creation. Such a beautiful place, and those who've seen it would have to agree. But if you've never been here, you don't know what you're missing. Just the beauty of the best that nature has to offer in these Appalachias, the great Smoky Mountains. Such beauty. And even on a rainy day, it's hard to beat. The serenity, the vastness, the beauty, and all the sights. And all the old homes of the early pioneers and settlers throughout these mountains, and their times and struggles of raising a family and living off the land. All these beautiful old homes are being preserved. And the great national park of the Smokies does a beautiful job of these old homes. These are just a few that I'm showing. And there's so much to be seen in Cades Cove on this loop road. But in this video, I'll be talking about the old home place of Elijah Oliver, located right here. And it's just a quarter-mile walk from where you park on the pavement. You cross a little creek and you see an old barn as you're walking up through these woods. Such beautiful sights of old places. And you come up on Elijah Oliver Place. An old place here started back in the mid-1800s. An old mountain log home. Beautifully nestled at the foot of these mountains. Old sites of our people, mountain people, and their culture and their ways preserved here in Cades Cove. And this is the home site of Elijah and Mary Polly Oliver. Their home, where they raised a family of 5 children. All the life they must have had, the struggles. Now Elijah, he was the son of John Oliver, first person to permanently settle in the cove. And he lived from 1825 to 1905. Here's the home today as it looks. The park's preserved it. And here's what it looked like when the National Park acquired it in the early 30s. Not much difference, are they? Now this old home, logs and pitch, and back in them days they used clay for pitch in between the logs. Well, let's take a look inside, and we'll just show you, like stepping back in time. Beautiful old fireplaces. And it saddens my heart to see all this graffiti on these old structures throughout the park. It's so sad. No respect. these beautiful old homes are being preserved. Beautiful sights in a beautiful location. Old structures of our mountain history. Another fireplace on the upper level. How many meals have been cooked in these old fireplaces? How many times have steps been used? Times of our past. Nestled at the foot of this mountain, these beautiful forests that surround it, is an old spring with a spring house here that supplied water to this place for many a year. Here it is. Here's what it looked like when the park acquired it. And here's what it looks like today. And it's still running water. Has been for probably hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of years out of this mountain. And the stepping stones, how many times has that been stepped on getting some water to take to the house? And the old structures that stands outside beside it, around the house. Here's an old corn crib. And here's what it looked like when the park acquired it. They do a great job, don't they? And a little smokehouse here out back between the house and the spring house. And here's what it looked like when the park acquired it. These beautiful old structures. And here's what's left of an old barn that they preserved. Looked like at one time, here it is, back when the park acquired it, it was taller than that. But they done a great job preserving this. Now, there used to be an old lodge here, they say, back in the early days of the park, that you could reserve a room here and stay. But as time went on, that got tore down in the 40s and 50s. It's no longer there. This is just a memory of this old place. Now, this old place is like so many other places throughout these Appalachias of our people, how they lived, how they raised their family, and made a living. But they're being preserved by the great national park of Smoky Mountains and the Friends of the Smoky. I love to show these places. I love our history of our people, and they shall not be forgotten. So I hope you enjoy these little videos of showing the ways of our people of these mountains. So God bless, take care, and I'll see you next time.